Now, this is the single most common question I get, and the answer depends on one thing, and that is, do you already have an audience? By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly which model to start with, so no more guessing. We're going to cover the two starting paths, walk through a full pros and cons breakdown. I'll show you the low risk way to test either one before you commit, and I'll show you a hybrid model most people don't even know is an option. Here is why this one question matters more than your niche, your pricing, or even how good your content is when you're starting out. When I say audience, I mean any of these: an email list, a social media following, maybe you have past clients or students, or even a small but genuinely engaged group. It still matters. So now, if you already have an audience, there's a path for you. If you're starting from zero, there's a different path, and we will go through both. If you've already built some kind of audience, you've got two solid options. The first one, you have a large, genuinely engaged audience. If people are already sending you DMs, asking questions, engaging with your post, or have bought something from you before, launching a paid from day one is more realistic. You've already got proof that people trust you enough to pay. The second option is you've got a smaller or newer audience. If your audience exists but hasn't necessarily bought from you yet, a freemium is the safer bet. Let me give you an example. Say you've got 2,000 email subscribers who've never purchased anything from you. Going straight to paid is risky as they don't know yet if your community is worth paying for, but a freemium model lets them join for free, experience real value fast, and then see a clear, obvious path to upgrade. Note this, note this, I want you to note this, whichever version of path you are on, your upgrade path needs to be visible from day one. So don't bury it in your community settings and your audience has no idea it exists. I want you to pause this video for a second and count your own audience across every platform, from your email list, Instagram, YouTube, or wherever you have an audience. And once you have a number, I want you to keep that in mind as we go. Now, if you're starting from zero, no list, no foreign, nothing you've built yet, this is your path. Remember, you had another path for those who already have an audience. So this is a path for those who have zero audience, and this is a proven one. So stage one, it has three stages. Stage one, you launch free. You open the door, let people in without any barrier, and focus entirely on building trust. The second stage, you build momentum. This is a stage that people skip past too quickly, so let's define it properly. Momentum is when members are posting without being prompted, replies are happening organically, and this is a big one. Members start to ask you how much you're charged to join your premium tier, or they're asking for one-on-one guidance, and that is your signal to go premium. For stage three, you layer in a paid tier, and here's something worth noting about Skool specifically. With the platform's multi-tier membership features, you don't need to rebuild your community from scratch again to add a paid option. You can layer a second paid tier directly on top of the free one you already have. One more thing on timing, you don't need thousands of members before doing this. What you need is to be consistent. You need engagement from members you already have, and 10 highly engaged members asking for more is better signal than 500 silent members. Let us now put both models side by side, the free and the paid model, because each one comes with real trade-offs. There's no free range here. So the first thing you check is the growth speed. The free fast is faster. There's no barrier to entry, so many people will tend to join. And on revenue timing, the opposite is true here. The paid fast gets you revenue immediately, while the free fast means you're waiting. On discovery ranking, free communities are easier to rank on Skool's discovery page early on. This simply because more people are joining and engaging, and that activity signals the algorithm. On member quality, This is where paid fast shines, because charging from day one brings you in people who are actually serious, while free communities tend to get more mixed engagement, and you even get spammers joining your group. So this is why you need to check on these variations before you choose which model to go with. So here's a quick way to think about it with real numbers. If your free fast gets you 500 members in a month, but a paid fast gets you to 40 members, which one do you think matters more? So honestly, it depends on what you're optimizing for. Are you optimizing for community size and momentum, or for immediate cash flow? No, neither answer is wrong, but you should pick on purpose, not by accident. Before you fully commit to either model, here's a low risk way to test it. So hobby School's hobby plan at $9 a month is genuinely enough to validate without ever investing. So you also have the pro version at $99 per month. So you can see what you get. The transaction fees are also different for the hobby and the pro version. So what you don't get on hobby, there are things like the auto DM, you have deeper analytics, you have Zappy integrations and webinars, you have all these features that are not available on the hobby plan, but you get it when you get the pro version. But here is the thing, you don't need any of those yet. Those are scaling tools. At the testing stage, you just need to find out if your audience responds to the model you picked. So don't spend on pro level tooling before you've proven that whatever idea you have is going to work. There is a third option that a lot of new community owners don't even realize it exists, and this is the hybrid model. Here's how it works. So you keep a free core community open to everyone. That is your growth engine. It's what keeps you visible on discovery and keeps new people flowing in. Then inside that same group, you layer a paid premium tier inside using multi-tier membership. You may ask, why does this outperform picking purely a free or purely a paid model? This is because you get both benefits at once, growth from the free side and revenue from the premium side, without forcing a trade-off between them. So even when running a free community, what goes on in the premium tier, you can have extra live calls, exclusive templates or resources, more direct access to you, or things that feel like a genuine step up, not just another paywall on content that should have been otherwise free. So now let's just bring this together into one quick snapshot. Do you have a real engaged audience? So paid fast or freemium is realistic for you. If you're starting from zero, go free fast and add a paid tier once you see real momentum. Do you want growth and revenue at the same time? So that's exactly what the hybrid model is built for. I want you to note that there is no universally right answer when starting out on Skool, but there is a right answer for where you are right now. So that was the last big decision in this module. In the next video, the final one on this module, we are going to nail down on your positioning so your community's pitch is instantly clear to anyone who lands on it.